I guess you can't go get gas and use a card.
Gas for what?
Can't use a card because it's electronic, right?
They won't pump no gas because it's electronic. Drive the truck. Drive the van from work. Uncle David ain't got it. These trees been leaning like that.
Hey.
No. I'm
Scared. It don't get to watch the news.
The trees are coming down left and right. It's probably scared.
Hey, old buddy.
Look at this. Oh, he's hiding. I'll take a picture for Tony.
Oh, well, Tuttle.
Mom just got an injury.
I just got whacked.
Yeah.
Right here. Damn tree thing hit me. Damn shoulders hurt.
It's called a widowmaker.
Yeah. You see all these down up here? All along here? It kind of looks like that windshield went that way towards mine.
The old spring house over there's got water in it again. Chuck did that. That's the logs he wants to cut. We're supposed to saw at 9 o'clock in the morning. Anybody wants to help?
Who's to help?
Wyatt.
White Bumblebird?
Yeah.
It's because it's for his apartment over the barn.
Oh, it went. Big old wide open back in there.
Put the camera in there so they can see it.
Red.
Okay, we got a little change of plans this week. We was gonna run the sawmill yesterday. I had some big plans. I was gonna saw some red oak for a good friend of mine, and we'd had planned to do that, and then that hurricane came up through and it hit us hard. We're in western North Carolina. I'm in the foothills of North Carolina, and we got hit hard. And so we couldn't run the sawmill. We've been out with power since Friday at noon, and so I can't run it. I gotta have electricity for my air compressor, and then the controls too. But everything else is driven by that Detroit. But anyway, we didn't get ready. We didn't get to sawmill. I got a property line right over here, and had some pines or cedars there along that property line, and it was an open field against that line of cedars, and that's the direction that wind was going, and it caught that. It's just like having a curtain set up when you don't have trees in front of it and just have a row of cedars. It's just a wind curtain, what it is, like a sail. Well, it blew all them trees down right on my neighbor's house, and he had just remodeled his house this summer, and it tore his roof up, and some of his siding, and his deck, had a new deck put up, tore it out. It really messed it up. I felt awful bad for him. So I spent all day yesterday with the tractor and the skid loader, and we cut them up and drug them out and dug stumps up. So got his property line looking better. I didn't film none after I got done with that or while I was doing it, but I did film a little bit of it before I started cleaning it up. I'll show a little bit of that. But did that all day yesterday. And, so no sawmilling, probably none this week neither. I don't think I got time. But Thursday we got planned on going up to the Paul Bunyan show. So if any of y'all get a notion and go to that Paul Bunyan, we hope to see you there. Talked to Mark Galici and Brett and Andrew there at Andrew's Lumber, and talked to all them boys today, and they're all going to be there, and told me to come by their booth. I think it's 107, I think is what he said. He said that number might change, but anyway, you'll find him. I hope to see you there. I don't know how much I'll be at his booth there, but be glad to meet you. So this is an old logging road right here, older than I am, and I've been keeping it clean, and I was gonna make a circle drive around to my sawmill for loading logs up. If you brought a load of logs, I was gonna have it come up this road here and then circle right around to the sawmill. But I don't know, man. That's a lot of work. Now I got a whole winter's worth of sawing to do for getting that road back up. But that hurricane, it done a lot of damage here. Did a lot worse up in the higher mountains there. The rain was just terrible. Flash flooding everywhere. And we had our share of flooding here, but we had more wind damage than flooding. Had a lot of trees down, and I had a tobacco barn. The tin blew off of one of my tobacco barns, and I got it put back on, and had some tin off our little pig lot, and I got it back on. And anyway, I'll show you a couple of these trees that blew down. I ain't gonna make this a long video. But I know you can't tell, but you just go straight ahead in this camera view That used to be a logging road. And all them old trashy pines there, they ain't nothing. They ain't worth nothing. And this old oak here, this white oak, I had been planning on dropping that one down anyway. I'm going to use that for my shed on my sawmill. So that'll be some good lumber there. Oh man, I didn't know. That's a big old oak. I hate to see it down. There's another one. There's a small one there. But I tell you what, boy, we were outside for some of this, watching the rain come down and wind blow, and you could hear these trees a crashing. Boy, it was something else. 1989, another hurricane came up through Charleston, South Carolina, and man, it just come railroading up through here. And it laid down this, we got over 100 acres here, but I don't know how much is in forest. I don't know, about 40 acres, I guess, in woods. And it leveled probably 20 of it. We did some logging then. We did a lot of logging. But every now and then you can still find, like that right there, that tree right there, that log, I'm sure. So that was saw cut. So that's been sawed for some reason. The stump was probably right in here. But that's an old Hugo log there. See how old and rotted that thing is? That's from Hugo. And that was the same weekend as this weekend when this hurricane came. The last weekend of September. And it was 35 years ago. And it was a H storm, Hugo, and this was a H storm. And Hugo came first thing in the morning, and this one came first thing in the morning. So, a lot of similarities. And a black spider with a big white bud on. They don't seem to bother you too much. They know exactly where you're gonna go. Here's another big old oak fell down. That stick's too heavy. Let me a pine anywhere. Yeah, no, that ain't a big oak. The top looked big, it wasn't that big. I see a big root ball up there. Yeah, that's a good size oak. Right there. There's my beautiful log yard. I'm so glad these oaks here stayed. 3 big white oak. They make the best shade. Wonderful shade. And that one there does too. This is not a creek, this is this runoff. Hadn't rained since Friday at sometime. 1 o'clock Friday. Water's still coming off. Right up there is where we started off a while ago. Some deer track. Old doe. There's a buck. That reminds me, this video was sponsored by Mag Outdoors. That is the finest deer feeder that you'll find on the market today. Look that up. All you deer hunters, you want a feeder? Buy that one. That feeder is proven to be raccoon proof. Not resistant, proof. They'll no raccoon get in there and eat your feed up. It's gravity fed, which I ain't gonna sit here and tell all about it. You can go online and look up Mag Outdoor. He's on YouTube. Look that up. Mag Outdoors deer feeder. Childhood friend of mine. We grew up together. We look like brothers. Looks just like me. Except I'm pretty and he's ugly. But it is a nice deer feeder, and he has worked so hard on making this thing happen. He's got it patented. Well, he's got a couple, maybe 3 patents on it. And he is getting that thing launched. He's gonna be a gazillionaire. He has done good. He ain't got sense to get out of the rain, but he knows how to make a deer feeder. He's done well. Y'all look that up and buy one. I got one over here on my property. And I'll go over and look at it here one day. And show you all about it. But please go buy one. That'd just make that boy's day. Yeah, my next video, if I ever get back to sawing, we're going to saw up these oak here from a friend of mine. He wants a couple of 6x6s, a bunch of 2x8s, and a bunch of inch boards. And I got some old trash pine up there in front for dunnage. Got my air cylinder redid. Got my chain taken off. Got that took care of now. Got my pump ordered. It'll be here in like 6 or 7 weeks. What else? Oh, my, you see it right there, that flipper, log loader. I still hadn't fixed that, but I'm going to before I put these old heavy oaks on there. Yep, so that's the end of my tour. Sorry I ain't got a sawing video, but it'll be another while. I won't put one up this Sunday neither. This coming Sunday I won't have one because I'm gonna go to that Paul Bunyan. Go up there and get me a funnel cake and mess around a little bit. If y'all head up that way, holler at me. Like to meet you.